Hello you lovely people and welcome. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. It was flagged up on my Steam a couple of days ago that there was a new game coming out in, I think, July. And do you remember the good old days when I'm from a generation when games would have a demo to let you play. None of this early access buggy stuff. It was, oh, we'll give you a demo to play with and then we'll release full game. Well, this is a demo at the moment. It's called Ground of Aces. It's based during World War II, and it's an air base building sort of simulator. Something slightly different, obviously, to what I'm usually used to doing, as I'm used to actually flying the aircraft. But I thought it would be nice to do something that was from the point of view of the people on the ground. They didn't really get the recognition they deserved, in my opinion. It's always the pilots or the soldiers in the field or whatever, but nobody ever thinks about the people that kept that force running in the background, and I feel this is what this game is all about. So, what we're going to do is just go through it quickly, and then I'll start a game just to show you, what it's like and what it's all about. So obviously, this is the main title screen. So there is a roadmap. So if we click at that, this was, I believe, a Kickstarter originally, and it was funded back in April 2023, and it was delivered in Alpha 1 format in, I believe, February, March of last year. Then Alpha 2, June, July, August of last year, and then started delivering extra phases quite quick succession. And then all the early access that's secret at the moment. So Alpha 6, which is the one I'm currently using at the moment, was delivered back in, well, I believe it's May of this year, so last month. So as you can see, everything's secret, but they have things, full release is expected April 2026, but there are obviously early access updates after release in July. So we go back, usual options, you can go streamer mode, things like that, change all your bits and pieces in here. Then we go back, and now we've got load continue new game. There's an enlist and unlock an aeroplane skin, which I have done. I was given a code for pre-World War II livery for the Gloucester Gladiator Mark II, which is what I'll be using in game. So let's start a new game, dive in, and we have the option of one airfield, which is Lichfield, that's Staffordshire, and these were real bases. RAF Lichfield was home to 51 maintenance unit and various bomber squadrons during the phases of the war. As you can see, we've got map features, RAF locations, RAF Lichfield, beacon, LF location 3 miles northeast of Lichfield, and then you've got coordinates. Base opening 1st of August 1940, so during the Battle of Britain. The date is the 13th of August, so the base has already opened but not been built. Amount of crew members we have to start with are 8, no pilots, no aeroplanes, no airstrip, and the weather is sunny. So we'll click Lichfield and click start. RAF Lichfield. Okay. So it's a small airfield, it's obviously been opened. One Gloucester Gladiator back there. Oh, hello. BF-109 HE-111s. Okay. Oh, crikey. And Stukas. That's a bit overkill. Bloody hell. So, a few days later. This is where we kick in. Welcome to the demo of Ground of Aces. Please note, after 28 in-game days, this demo will conclude with an attack by the Luftwaffe. If you want to see how you'd fare amidst their bombings, wish list Ground of Aces to get notified when the game goes into early access, which I've done. You have been allocated a plot of land to build up a new RAF airfield. We supplied you with ground crew and a shipment of starter resources to get you going. Establish your airbase capabilities. We will continuously supply you with weekly resource shipments. War supplies are currently in high demand. Make sure you gather and use natural resources in your vicinity efficiently to get started. Build up workbenches to refine natural resources to useful materials for your mission. It's up to you to be as efficient as possible in these dire times. Critical for airbase capabilities are three things: designated runway, a minimum tier and free of obstacles, parking spots for your planes in close takeoff vicinity, and sleeping quarters for pilots. Building these is your first task. As a base commander, the morale of your people is critical for success. Manage their confidence, energy and mood by building up a steady cooked food supply, good sleeping quarters and meaningful downtime activities for breaks. Should base morale reach a critical level, you will be stripped of your responsibilities. Brilliant. Once you've established your airbase capabilities, you will receive regular flight missions and weekly orders to do your part in winning the war. Remember, being successful in missions will be key to keeping up morale on your base. Good luck, Commander. Make the RAF proud. Okay, got it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it for now. I'm just going to go through some of these menus. We'll start with the top up here. You can upgrade to HQ standing in the full release, I'm guessing. You can view your crew and their chosen tasks. So going here, you can pick what. It's a bit like theme park or roller coaster tycoon, that sort of thing. So, but with obviously emphasis on World War II and building air bases that function. So obviously I've got my crew here. I can tell them what they need to be doing, whether they're repairing, gardening, collecting rubbish, cooking, building. Obviously they're not pilots. So as you can see, we've got different got medical duties and things like that as well. You're not able to hire new crew members. So I'll close that. Next one is the schedule. So at the moment we don't really have anything down in the schedule, but it's sleep, leisure. So sleep from 11 o'clock at night to 5 in the morning. 6 in the morning, I beg your pardon. Then obviously there's 2 hours of getting up, having your breakfast, get dressed, whatever. And then from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock is work. And then another 2 hours of leisure time, and then bed. Okay. Next to that, we've got our aeroplane depot, and you get a tier list, obviously. So depending on the size of your airfield, or your runway, depends on what you can order. So tier 1s, you've got Gloucester Gladiator. I've unlocked delivery for Gladiator pre-war, Hawker Hurricane, and Bristol Beaufighter. And these cost victory points, which you earn doing missions. So Gladiators don't cost anything, so ordering those and doing missions with those is a must. Tier 2, we've got the Submarine Spitfire, Hawker Typhoon, Bristol Blenheim, and the Bolton Paul Defiant. Again, these are locked, I'm guessing due to the fact that it's just a demo. Then on to tier 3, we've got the Hawker Tempest. bit of a beast. 8 victory points there. Handley Page Hampton, Short Sterling, one of the first heavy bombers to go on station during World War II. De Havilland Flamingo. Now that is one I'm not familiar with, which is unusual. Very unusual looking. Then obviously we've got the mainstay of Bomber Command, the Avro Lancaster. Western Lysander, which is nice to see because this aircraft does not get the recognition it really deserves. Did a lot of spy missions during World War II, dropping and picking up agents in open fields over in France and bringing them back. And oddly enough, is my youngest son's name. We named him after the Lysander after my ex-wife saw one at an air show. So that's also a nice reason to see that in game. And then obviously we've got the first British jet fighter to enter production, the Gloucester Meteor. Again, locked and would need a tier 5 runway anyway. So as we've only got, I think, was it 25 days? I don't think we've got enough days to actually get the resources and runway up to scratch before that runs out anyway. Okay, and then next to that we've got building visibility toggle, other things like that, bubble toggles. We do have a resource tree here, which gives you, at the moment we've got nothing because we haven't received a delivery, or we haven't started gathering the natural resources. So that's obviously down to 0 at the moment. Base morale is up to below half, as you can see it get into the red. You can set the alarm if you've got an air raid coming in. Your victory points, game speed, date, time, your tasks, what need doing. These are your pressing issues. Darkest red obviously being the main one to sort of clear out the way. Down here we've got an event log. Obviously nothing's happened yet. Across the bottom here we've got various menus, and obviously our commands for your keyboard. So moving around with a SAD or arrows. Q and E will rotate you. 1, 2, 3 is game speed, and space is pause. But you can also do it with the mouse. Zoom in, zoom out, all that good stuff. Now down here you buildings, so you can build to whatever size you want using what materials you have. You can go from tarp to brick, wood being a good one in the space that we are in at the moment. There's a lot of trees about. And then you've got walls. Again, you choose materials, doors, windows and roofs. Then you've got hangars, which are purely metal based, apart from the doors which have planks that need to be installed as well. Closing that, we have our props, so workbenches. These are all your main manufactured parts, and also preparing food and things like that. So you've got a saw station, brick station, cement mixer, metalwork, canning, electrics, tailor, espionage, boiler tank, and obviously it tells you what this particular thing will produce in the resources. And then you've got herb dryer, and then the distillery if you want some alcohol. Next to that we have chairs, toilet, siren on a pole, barrels, small flag, large flag, roadblock, windsock, cross, gravestone, metal fencing, sandbag wall, sandbag corner, water pump, and replenishing fuel tank. Next to that we've got I guess stuff that you would use indoors, So tables, chairs, radios, comfy chairs for like the officer's mess and things like that, piano, guitar, gramophone, jukebox, living room table, spirit shelf obviously for the alcohol, and a bar, bar stool and metal shelf. Next to that is your bed, so beds with a dresser and shelves, and then you can do things like wall decor, so dartboards, clock, coat pegs, curtains, open and closed, and a mounted flagpole. On the floor, obviously a flagpole, and then different rugs. And then on the walls you can put posters. So you've got various bits and pieces there that you need intel and tarp for. Closing that one, we have areas, so you've got storage, gardening, safety, expanding and remove, and then clicking onto these you'll get a menu I'll show you once I start building. Runways, so you click airstrip, you make it as big as you want, and it will go through the tiers depending on length, width, and the stuff it's made from. Parking, small parking spaces, medium parking spaces, and large parking spaces. Close that one. You can terraform, which I've not really done on here. Harvesting tool, destroy, move, and cancel. So I think I've covered pretty much everything there. So I'm going to press number 1, get everybody going. We're getting our first delivery of materials and our crew members. Okay, so we do have quite a lot of stuff being delivered there. I do like the animation style, the cartoony sort of effect. Obviously doesn't take itself too seriously, which it shouldn't really. It's not that sort of a game, but yeah, I think it looks alright. So let's start harvesting. So harvest this, get some wood and some metal, start clearing some of these trees. There, some at the end of the runway as well, that's great. Clear those, clear that if I can. Okay, and we'll clear that as well. At the same time, let's see what we can do in terms of ground areas. So storage, let's put a big outdoor storage area here. Okay, I'm going to stick that there. Got it. So I'm just going to pause it for a sec. So you can designate what goes in what areas. So you've got basics, so wood, clay, sandbags, food, raw water, herbs, or different types of seeds. Then you've got advanced, which is metal. So this is all the manufactured stuff. Bricks, planks, tarp, cement, fuel, purified water, mills, simple medicine, intel, machinery, electronics and luxury goods. And then you've got the military stuff, which is the military construction, camouflage, food rations, strong medicine, repair parts, gun ammo, anti-air ammo, plain bombs, and then you've got one for trash. Now I'm going to build an indoor one. I don't want any of the food to spoil, so we're not going to put food rations in there. We are not going to put meals there. If we go up, we're not going to put any seeds, herbs, water's okay, or food in there. So we'll close that one up. Okay, so any deliveries or resources gathered should be put in there if we're not using them. We'll do another one in a minute, but I'm going to need to build a shelter for it. But we'll do one for trash, and we'll put that there. Just clear everything here, and we'll put that there. So we've got somewhere for the rubbish to go, so they just get dumped everywhere. So press 1, get everybody doing what they need to do. So I'm going to build an indoor store for food, rations, things like that. If we go to close that one. We'll build a small building out top. Where can I build it? Sorry, I'll build it here. So we'll put it there like that. So top for the floor, top for the walls, top for the door. Make it 3 wide. Don't really need any windows for it. Put top for the roof. Okay. Close that. Oh, we have a dog. Put a storage area inside here. And pause that quickly because I don't want anybody just dumping anything in there. So I'll close everything. Deselect it all. So put seeds, herbs, food, meals, food rations. Okay, we can close that. Speed that up. Okay, let's put some things out in the open that we need. So we need a filled kitchen. Can use Z to rotate that. Okay, I'll come back to that once that's built. What else do we need? We need a source station, and we need. Don't really need a brick station at the moment. A cement mixer might be an idea. Metalwork. Tailor, that needs to go indoors. Okay, so that'll mess that up in a way. I need to build another shelter. The radio out the way over here. We'll move that chair to here. Move that chair next to that. Okay, I'm going to hold off building the actual runway and parking areas first. I'm going to make sure the guys on the ground have sufficient places to work, live and eat before getting anyone new in. So I'm going to move that seat from there to there. And I'm going to build a tarp wall for that. I don't know if that being open the way it is such a good idea. So look inside. So we've got beds and dressers. So let's add some more beds because we will get a couple of guys in when the pilots arrive. Okay, bed there, bed there, bed there. Okay, that's good. Right, for now, it's not a bad start. It's our first night. Guys are chowing down. They haven't got the filled kitchen up and running yet, so we're eating rations for the time being. I'm going to speed that up, get the night over and done with, start a new day. Not enough chairs either, so I'm just going to build some more. do. Speed it up again. It'll be morning time. Okay, that's what we've got in terms of bits and pieces here. The food at the moment is not exactly high. Food rations we've got plenty of at the moment, but we need to start getting natural resources in play. So speed this up a little bit more, get everybody finish off the indoor food storage. Okay, excellent. So that's that done. Tarps. Gonna have to build another place for tarps. Okay, let's do some gardening areas over here. I'll go 2x3. We'll do grain for that one. Another gardening area there. Beans. Start that. Another gardening area there. For spuds. And another gardening area there for tomatoes. Okay. So how are we doing with the resource gathering? We're not. So what's everybody doing? Oh, they're still building stuff, that's alright. Speed it up a little bit. Need to get that field kitchen built, boys. What are we short on here? Wood. We're cutting that down now. Okay, so we can now start producing planks. Let's get 100 built. Got it. And what we've got here, metalworks. Of that. And go for 30 of that. Okay, what else do we need to build? So, Taylor Station. Brick Station. I really don't need one at the moment, but I don't know what else needs bricks, so we'll slam a brick station down there anyway. We've got plenty of seats for the guys now, sat around the old wireless. So what we missing? We're missing lumber for that, but I'm going to do a big old resource gather at the end of the airfield here. Get all these trees out of the way. Okay, going to speed through the night. Next day. What I'll do is only make this video until I finally get a fully functioning airfield down. So you sort of get an idea of what's going on and all that sort of stuff. So we'll speed through, probably do a week. So when the next delivery turns up, and we'll see what happens. Right, fill kitchens up. So we can start making meals now. Let's make 100. And purified water, we'll put that to 30. Close that, speed it up. Okay. So we've got plenty of resources for that now. Keep that going. I would like to know why there's nobody using that. Okay, let's get the dudes up and we'll set one guy for cooking. So we'll take him off of that, and gardening and trash, medicine. We'll keep him purely cooking and building. Another guy, no cooking, none of that. Trash. Take him off that. Take him off that and have him on gardening duty. In fact, gardening might be a good idea just for the guys who are cooking. Take the trash out as well. Trash that off. No. Okay, we'll keep that as that. Oh, we can hire crew members now. Oh, get in. Right. We need victory points for them though. Ground crew. Searchlight operator, ground crew, observer corps. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's see how today goes. Considering now people have their own. Oh good, they're taking the food inside the covered storage. That's excellent. Okay, I think the size of that may have been a bit overkill, but yay, finally they're starting to put the resources where they should go. Excellent. So that's, I believe it's metal. Yep, excellent stuff. What's wrong with this? Don't have the resources. Okay. It'd be nice if the wood was being put into the pile over here. Okay. Next, I'm going to build an officer's mess, somewhere that the guys can go and chill out. Got anywhere? It's got. Let's get rid of all of that as well. Let's do my nutting. Okay, let's start building a new building then. We'll build this one out of wood. Something a bit more sturdy. And there we go. Doors, windows, because people are actually going to be in this building. Get rid of that actually. Window, window, window. Okay, that'll do, and then we'll put a roof on. Okay, leave everybody to build that. Got plenty of wood for the time being. Can also put some of the indoor manufacturing stations inside this building as well. Why is he dancing? That was weird. Okay, let them sleep through the night. Let's have a look through our menu. So how's our food looking? Excellent. Food supplies are good. Meals, got none cooked at the moment. Plenty of rations. That's the main thing. Keep our guys fed. Could do with finding some sand. There we go. And clay. That's a good place to gather. Now, sadly, I won't have the metal work to build a hangar, but not that that really matters too much, because we're not going to be producing any heavy bombers at any time soon. Forgot about the woodwork. Bum. Okay, we've got food now to produce meals. We actually have some 6 out of 20 made already, which is good. We are running on our own steam. Once the hut's been built, I can get on with making the airstrip itself. Right. Plenty of lumber. Sand, clay. These wild tomatoes. Okay, that's cool. Anything that will make our life a little bit easier. Poor dog's stuck, can't get in here. Get in the sleeping quarters. That's not good. Right, come on in guys. Let's finish this hut. Get on the woodworking bench. 2 more. 1 more. Alright, get making. Okay. Looks like we've got the resources to finish the hut. Yay, get that roof on. Yay, come on. Oh, 21 days left. I want to get some aircraft. I want to do some missions. How's the gardening doing? So we've got beans growing. What have we got here? That's prepared for planting, prepared for planting. Take it we haven't got any of the wheat or potatoes and stuff like that. So what we got here then? Just food. Berry bush. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've got a completed hut. That's cool. Okay, we can start putting things in here. So we'll go with, what am I doing? Right, okay, so we want a tarp station, which would be good. An electronics station, again, be a good idea. What we got here? Not herb dryer. Distillery, boiler tank. That will be placed outside, I believe. Espionage. Okay, I'll get those built. Not distillery, boiler tank. What does that build? Should have looked really. Okay, so we're going to get some bits and pieces done down here. So they're building. He's not going to get that done in time. Ah, nips. Okay, so we need more planks. You can set this on repeat so it continuously builds, but I found that I get flooded with planks, which not a great idea. It starts to fill up the area around here. It's like I don't know why they're not moving the metal bits and pieces over to the designated area. That's a bit strange. Maybe I'm doing something wrong there. Okay, so this guy is going back. I'm going to finish off these, get those set up, and then we'll get the older. Oh, we've got the espionage station. Okay, we're going to repeat that one. Keep that on 1. Tarps. Keep that on repeat because those will come in handy for later. I've got plenty of tarps already, but at the moment we might want to build some other bits and pieces. So the morale on base is actually really good at the moment. I mean, as long as you're keeping it up into the high green, that's all that matters. Can we define a runway now? Yes, that's clear. Not clear this end though, so we'll just clear some space here and get rid of that. The last thing we want is a plane colliding. So that has no water. Water is a must-have resource. Okay, we're nearly there. Start defining an airfield now while they're sleeping. So runways. Oh, yeah, there we go. Airstrip. So use the runway destination tool. Like I said, it's length, width, material, and then build parking spots. So okay, Okay, we're going to start here, I think. Right, width. All the way. Right, length is a bit much. It's about there. That'll do. Got it. We've got, as you can see, you can change the well, depending on what you've got, you can have dirt, which is just natural, sand, concrete, tarmac, and steel tarmac. No pierce steel planking, which I find a bit weird. They could have added that, which was a main component during World War II for some of the smaller airfields. Okay, so we're going to define some parking spots. Okay, so we can get a couple of those in. And there. Okay. Once they've been, well, it looks like the runway's been finished. Yes. Ooh, major resources there that aren't being taken into consideration. What else can I add in here? Oh no, don't start. Let's define an area, storage area here. We'll have it as tarps and things like that. So close that, and we'll put tarps in there. Intel and electronics. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Good, they're getting moved. Okay, and inside here we want to build some sort of officer's mess, just so that we've got somewhere comfy for the guys to hang out. So social. So we've got luxury goods. We don't have the luxury goods. What produces luxury goods? Let's have a look. So, distillery, herb dryer. So I'm going to build a distillery then. Be different. Okay, I've not been attacked yet, which is unusual. Suppose we can get a couple of airplanes in now. So I'm going to take advantage of my pre-war gladiator. I'll get those guys in. So we can start doing some missions. Not enough chairs, really. That's all you're worried about. Okay. Change that. Not really matters too much. No cement mixer. To be honest, don't really need it. Not at the moment. How are we doing for sand? Sandbags 290. Nice. Okay. Just do some reinforcements then. Okay, close that and that, and we're going to go with the sandbags. Right, just gonna, don't know how much use this is going to be, to be honest, but built anything with sandbags before, so just see. Okay, cement mixer. I can see why we're going to need one now. So I'm going to put a water pump out. I'm going to need cement for that. So let's get the old mixer out. Okay, I've not had any missions for the gladiators yet. A Wooga. Resource. Okay, so I'm going to make some luxury goods. See how we can do that. And that needs herbs, food, and distilled water. Oh, here we go. First mission. Okay. So what we got? So enemy scout reported in our airspace. Intercept it now. Okay, so we need requirements: fighting between 5 and 25 out of 100, 12 and 20, 14 and 20, 12 and 20. Send in our wartime gladiator. We'll send in a pre-war as well. Okay, so we should get 100% success with that. Let's see what the guys do. They're taken off. Excellent. Finish that cement mixer, boy. Excellent. Okay. Clear sky recon mission. Routine recon mission around our air base's perimeter. Okay, we'll send this guy up. 97% success rate. Okay, our other dudes are back. By the sounds of things, yeah, there they are. So we've got one victory point. And old Desmond's back with success. Good, we do have some bits and pieces there for the distilling. Build a kitchen, got that. Receive HQ shipment. Okay, so we've got 2 of 4 missions completed. Successful missions 2 of 3 completed. Okay, so that's good. We're getting there. I'm only playing on high speed at the moment because this is a demo, and obviously I've played this a couple of times. He's not even parked in the right spot, and just trying to get some things done. So we're going to need delivery of whatever that is. Sandbags. Got loads of sandbags. Pilot competition. We're holding a friendly competition. Send your best pilot. What's this, bloody Top Gun? We'll send this dude in. Good luck, Hugh. Come back, make us proud. Hey, successful. Excellent. So 20 crew confidence, 20 crew mood. Excellent. Our morale is really high compared to where it could be. We've got 3 successful missions. Respond to missions 3 of 4. Then we'll get our HQ shipment. That's the problem. Come on, I want to build the fuel tank. Hey, we've got luxury goods. We should be able to build some stuff now. Social. Build a comfy chair, shall we? There. And we'll have another comfy chair there. And a jukebox there. Don't know what happened there. And build a bar. That'd be pretty cool. Build that there. Cut the bar stools. There we go. Come on, we're waiting for one more mission. How are we doing cement wise? So cement, nothing at the moment. Metal we've got plenty of. Okay, definitely going to need some cement. Dangerous recon mesh. Okay, we suspect an enemy close to the base. Investigate immediately. Okay, we can send all 3 up, I guess. Well, that's 85. Might as well send up just the 2. Desmond, you can hang back, mate. And close that. Good that they're using that area now. Hey, right. So what can we get? 3. I love the way that these. This is the same colour as the pilot's logbook or flying manual from back in the day. We've got no strikes because we didn't miss any missions. We've been approved. Got 3 stamps, and for that we're going to get fuel, repair parts, food rations, and metal. Go in and change that actually. So you can change it. We can get some more luxury goods, cement, which I kind of need, purified water, bricks. Do I need bricks? Don't need fuel because I'm making fuel. Now do I get bricks or luxury goods? We'll go for bricks. Confirm that. And let's change that. Confirm delivery. Okay, and the guys are back. Get our shipment in. More planes possible. Build another parking spot then. Build it over this side. So we've got our new bits and pieces there. Hopefully that will build the water pump that we need. Airfield. I'm going to put a windsock up. And the I guess you can call it gas tank, but it's not. It's a fuel tank. I'll stick that there. Got plenty of metal for that, but we don't have enough cement. And mind you, it's stopped working now. In fact, I will build one more. Okay. How many days? We've got 9 days left. Great that they're actually using the resource store now. We can take it off repeat. We don't need so much wood. Light bomber interception. We spotted an enemy bomber in our airspace approaching the village. Intercept immediately. Right, okay, so Hugh can go up because he's got the better variant. We'll keep Roderick back this time. Okay, required fuel 40. Start the mish. Airfield's coming along quite nicely. Oh, mission failed? Are you kidding me? What happened there? When picking up... arrived at location, no enemy in sight. Can confirm clear airspace. Everything is safe. Well, that's not a fail, is it? They still went up and did their job. That's ridiculous. No. That's ridiculous. You can't do that. Order a Spitfire. That's going to require a sand runway, and I don't think I'm going to get that done in time. What's the sandbag situation like? $595, mind you, we might get that done. That's the only problem is while they're doing that, the airfield's out of commission, so I automatically fail anything that comes through. Okay, fuel tank's been built, brilliant. That's good. How are things getting on in the birthday mission? Sorry mate, I can't go up. Hey, excellent. I've got a bar. Brilliant stuff. Okay, that's really sporadic building technique. We can get the runway done, and I can get one more victory point. I'll just go straight into buying a Spitfire. I won't. Yeah, I know, mission failed. That one I admit is a failure because it didn't even get off the ground. But declaring a mission a failure because we didn't intercept something that wasn't there, you know, that's a bit harsh. Leisure time. Rainy recon. Again, I can't do it. Come on, guys. Get it done. Morale's going to keep dropping. I don't want to lose too many of these missions because I will get relieved of duty, and to be honest, it's not my fault that the guys aren't getting the place done. Oh, come on, stop standing around doing nothing. We're nearly there. Oh, crap. What's getting shot up? Take that off and get back to sleep. Oh no, we've got a dead guy. Oh no, he's just asleep. Right, come on, guys. We've still got plenty of sand, so why are people going for something else? Get in there. Come on. Sometimes it's just better playing it simpler, which I should have done. I shouldn't have really bothered with this. Oh, for God's sake, tier 2 runway. Not going to get done in time, are we? Come on, you can do it. Oh, look, you've missed one spot down there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more, one more, one more, one more. Get in. Right, okay, so we suspect an enemy close to the base. Investigate immediately. Why have I only got one pilot? Where are my other pilots gone? Did they die? No, they're definitely... So... What? No! You're pilots. You pilot. Fingers crossed that he makes it back okay. Yay, good lad. Welcome back, Desmond. Oh, victory roll. Okay, we can order a Spitfire. Gordon Bates. Okay, Spitfire has been ordered. And there we are. Brilliant stuff. Yay. Could have done with a Hurricane as well. They're 3 victory points though. 6 days left. I could order a Hurricane just to complete the set, I suppose. See what a new day brings. Dog on the runway. Good. New day. Let's get... What's that? Camouflage. Can we build with camouflage? Don't actually have a siren, which is odd. Don't have a safe zone either. And tomatoes are growing really nicely over there, as are the beans. But potatoes and grain or wheat, not so much. I suppose we could build a cross for anyone who's religious. Toilet. Come on, give us another mission. Need to do 3 to get 3 victory points, then we can get that hurricane. I'm not really too fussed about it, but it'd be nice to do it just to complete the set. Kind of pedantic like that. Another end of another day already. Blimey. That went quick. Potato seeds. If we've got 8, why are we not planting them? Okay, start of another day. Put a rug on the floor. Got anything for it? Camouflage. Okay, that's what it's for then. Bed rug, kitchen, jute, Persian. Yeah, let's put a Persian rug down. That'd be nice for the guys to walk around on. Really quiet on the old mission front at the moment. Oh, no strikes. Didn't get approved though. Still got a full shipment, which I'm surprised by. Bricks, cement, food rations. No, we want some luxury goods, thank you very much. And we'll go for some purified water. What was that? Yeah, flagpole, curtains. Loving it in the old bar. Put some curtains up. What's that? Oh, coat peg. Don't think I'm going to make it to getting that hurricane. Oh, bum. Here we go. Finally a mission. What was it? We plan a heavy attack on mobile tank squad. Oh god, this isn't going to go well, is it? I'm not exactly built for bombing. Well, I hope to make it back alright. Damn! Where's that be my fault? Sugar. Missing in action. Sorry, Hugh. That sucks. Thank God I didn't lose the Spitfire. Could have gone for the Blenheim. Not enough beds now, brilliant. That's all we need. Okay. Do that simple enough. We will just have to put a bed there. For now. Our last day on the base. Oh, birthday mission. Yes, please. We'll send them all up. Go on. Can't fail that one, surely. Kept the morale up in the green the whole time, which is great. Oh, only 3 went up. I sent all 5 up. What's going on? Okay, I may have found a bug. What about low mission time? I've got guys up already. No. How could I have failed it? I sent planes up. That's ridiculous. That was a weird bug. Well, we're fully operational, there's no doubt about that. Officer's mess. With some manufacturing positions in there which are not great, not ideal, but at least they've been made. Nice big indoor store so our food doesn't get spoiled or eaten by mice. Sleeping quarters is still in a big tent. No hangar because we just don't have the metal for it. Or we probably could have now, but it takes forever to build it. Oh, here we go. Last attack of the game. BF-109s. HE-111s. Oh! Oh, there goes my sleeping quarters. And here come the Stukas. No, not my store. I got one of my gladiators. Where is everyone? Wow, state of that. It was destroyed. 4 fighters. What, at the end of it? Yeah, but we've had more. Bombers none, multi-role none, special none, runways amount 1, highest tier 2. Missions started 6. Completed 5, failed 5. Doesn't make sense. Surely I must have started a mission to fail it. Airfield rank 1, morale 8.6, crew size 13. So there you go, that's Ground of Aces. As I say, something different. I enjoy games like this every now and then, just sort of chill out, not take things too seriously, but there's a lot of fun. Looking forward to the full game to come out. Definitely on my Steam wish list, and yeah, I plan to play this online at some stage. So if you've got this far, thanks for watching, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.